Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of B&B Sports Talk. And today I'm going to be talking about the NBA Finals because they start tomorrow. And we have a rematch, Spurs and Heat, and I'm very excited. That's what I picked it. You may have seen when we did our NBA predictions. I picked it, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think a rematch is very cool because I just think these were the best by far the two best teams out there, and my prediction though is not complete because I am picking the Spurs to win it in 6 games. I think it's gonna similar thing will happen as last year, and this time they're gonna take it. I think, they're just the best team, Spurs are. I don't think the Heat are quite as good as they were last year. I think not having Mike Miller, which might not seem like a big deal, but I think he made a lot of big shots for them. So I wouldn't, underestimate that part of, not having him. I think he was important, and I think the Spurs are better than they were last year. I think the development of, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, some of the younger players has been huge, and I think, obviously some of them are getting older, but I think their bench is stronger because they've got Patty Mills, and who wasn't really in there last year, and Boris Diaw, who I really like him a lot, and they just got guys all over who can play, and I like them a lot. I think they're just the best team. I think, they're going to close it. I think it's going to be very cool to see, kind of it come down to the similar situation as last year in Game 6. And I think the Spurs this time will do it. And that's just what I think. And I know the Spurs, I think, are the best team. I know, the best team doesn't always win. Like, the Heat have more. Sometimes the star will come through. The superstar being like LeBron or Wade. But I just think the Spurs get this done in 6 games. Make it, because we're back to I believe it's 2-2, 1-1-1, which would make the 6th game in Miami. So that's why I'm picking. I guess I could talk a little bit about the playoffs as a whole, because we haven't gotten around to that. We haven't talked for a while, so I think that Portland-Houston series was one of my favorite series so far. It was an amazing series. Lillard 3 was amazing. Looking at, Spurs Mavericks, I think the Mavericks are very good. To take San Antonio to 7 games, that's impressive. I mean, that's very impressive. They're just very good, and I was surprised how good they were, and I think, obviously a big thing that's happened is the Donald Sterling thing, which I don't really want to get into, but I just don't want to. But so yeah, there's that, and there's the West this year is just so deep. It's unbelievable how. You got, like I said, Dallas was a 8 seed, and they pushed Spurs to 7 games. The West was so easy, so strong this year. And let's see what else happened. The East was pretty much just Miami just cruised right on through it, basically. Charlotte was not much of an issue. Brooklyn, they're just too old. And then you got Indiana, which you could talk about them. It's so weird how they just fell apart. I can't explain it. No one can. I don't know what happened to Roy Hibbert. But it was weird. They just, and then in the closeout game, they just got absolutely destroyed. It was insane. And I don't know, the whole situation with the Pacers was very, very weird. I don't know what happened, but so yeah, we have we're left with Spurs and Heat, and it should be a great finals. I guess I'll pick finals MVP. It's got to be one of the big three, Duncan, Ginobili, or Parker. I almost want to say Ginobili just because he's been playing really, really well lately. But I think I'm going to go with Tim Duncan as the finals MVP because I think I just get the feeling that he's really upset about what happened. I know they all are, obviously, but I just think I expect Tim Duncan to have a huge finals. I just do, especially because he missed missed that little layup at the end of that game. I think it was Game 7 last year, and or Game 6 or Game 7, I don't remember, but he had a really easy layup that he missed, and I think he, of all people, is going to be very just, I think he has maybe the worst taste in his mouth. So, yeah, Spurs in 6 games. Tim Duncan is it finals MVP, and Tony Parker, I hope he can do something. I think he'll be okay. I really do. I'm a little concerned about him, but I think it's funny how they were showing this graphic, and the Spurs have a 1% better chance of winning the finals if Parker plays as opposed to if he doesn't play, which I think he definitely gives you better than a 1% advantage. I think that's ridiculous. I've said it before, I think he's the best point guard in the NBA. I just wish he was a little bit more consistent. Because, one night he can just be unstoppable, and another game it'll be like, what in the heck is going on? And so, but yeah, so I think I just have a feeling the Spurs, I think they want this better than the Heat want it. That's just what I think. And I think you're going to see an inspired team. So yeah, that's my NBA Finals predictions. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Darren to share his thoughts on this, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.